I need us to all be aware, ladies and gentlemen, of just how diabolical the extent to which Keyshawn Davis's imbecility and clout chasing goes. Okay? Not too long ago, Keyshawn Davis took to his social media and did one of the most outrageous renegings, backtrackings, and blatant pump fake clout chasing that I have seen of this era, you guys. No cap. And that is saying a lot considering the landscape that we are presently in boxing. That seems to be the going trend, unfortunately. But Keyshawn Davis has called out Lamont Roach to fight him next, good people. Lamont Roach. All of this after Keyshawn Davis's elaborate, hyperbolic coattail riding of the young king Devin Haney over the past several weeks, you guys. Now, no such call out would have been an issue for me, per se, if Keyshawn didn't go on an all-out sassy clout chasing tour, screaming the name of the young king Devin everywhere that would put a microphone in front of his face or put a camera in front of his face, right? This man did parodies on movie sets, making videos, okay? Did fake call outs in his post-fight interview, missed no opportunity to say Devin's name on myriad podcasts over the last few months. I mean, you name it. This man done went above and beyond on the clout chasing tour, you guys. Worse yet is that, he's even seen in a recent video that just dropped, right? Still clout chasing the young King Dev, citing how supposedly he pursued Bill Haney for the Devin Haney fight when he was at the presser in the lead up to the fight that he was on with Shakur Stevenson. Right? He's saying that, I pursued Bill Haney for the fight and they didn't want it. This is what he's alleging in this recently dropped interview. When the reality is that Keyshawn Davis ducked outrightly the opportunity and the proposition to face Devin Haney in a fight that would have taken place this month if he accepted the fight. But he instead ducked that opportunity and opted to fight Jermaine Ortiz instead. So instead of facing Ortiz on that card that happened on January 31st, he could have been facing Devin at some point during this month of February. Make that make sense, brothers and sisters. But this is the man out here capping like no tomorrow, attempting to blow smoke up the boxing public's ass in order to cover up the fact that he outrightly ducked the smoke with Debo. What makes things even more insidious for me is that the young King Devin called both he and Shakur Stevenson out again only a couple of weeks ago, letting it be known that not only does he want both of their heads on a plate, but that it doesn't matter the order in which he beheads them. Okay? Furthermore, while Keyshawn is doing all of this barking and no biting, he still hasn't motioned to officially move up to the 147 division, which was confirmed and verified by the WBO barely a week ago. So he's doing all of this talking. Meanwhile, he's not going anywhere near the 147 division. If he really wanted the smoke, why hasn't Keyshawn officially moved up to welterweight so he can get that work that he's claiming he wants? All of that only to now see him calling out Lamont Roach? I see the play that was at hand all along. The goal and the motivation behind all of this pump faking that Keyshawn has been doing was to garner a level of visibility for the fight that he ducked Devin for in facing Jermaine Ortiz, and furthermore, so that he can maintain some relevance in whatever other fight that was going to be coming up for him next, because it certainly was never intended to be Devin Haney, right? So he wanted to feed off of and drag a sense of visibility to whatever opponent was going to be next up for him. I see the play. This chump wants no smoke with the young King Devin, okay? Never did. What he wants is to clout chase and maintain whatever interest he can pull towards himself, because apparently the quote-unquote businessman can't handle business on his own. That's it for me, y'all. I'm on to the next. Peace.